Alongside Jamie Kitts of the Montrose Digital Media TV, executive producer of MontroseDigitalMediaTV.com, I'm Jason Ross Jr. for DetroitSportsMedia.com here today at the 33rd Annual DSM Charity Golf Outing. And Jamie, I want to start out by asking you about one of the top student broadcasting programs, not only in the state but in the country. What opportunities are your students afforded that really separate it from most of the student broadcasting programs around the state?
My partner Tom Skinner and I, we work on giving the kids all manner of opportunities, whether it's professional venues coming here. I think it's our 6th or 7th year that we've come here to the DSM Charity Golf Outing. And we've broadcast games at Saginaw Valley, Michigan State, Dow Diamond, Comerica Park. We've been to opportunities that DSM had at Joe Louis. We're hoping to do Little Caesars Arena, but every year we do the broadcast day, the student journalism day at Comerica Park.
And what kind of knowledge do you hope to impart on your students before they graduate?
I want them to be able to perform the basics in editing, sound, light, composition, and so many businesses today expect students to come in with a working knowledge of the Adobe Creative Suite, if not some of the Apple programs too. My daughter's a recruiter, and that's in a lot of the recs that they have. They want you to know these things, and even if a student isn't going into broadcasting, it's important that they know so many of these skills, social media skills.
And what is it that you feel about the teaching style that is able to help separate some of these students as they get into the business?
Our students teach each other. I'm the guide on the side. I am definitely not the sage on the stage. I will show them how to do things, and then we just go out and mess it up a couple of times until we perfect it. We do about 80 broadcasts a year, and by the time we get to about 10, they've got it down pretty well. They follow a script during football season, and not quite so much during basketball because we do so many of them, but we do every home and away football game, have for years, and we're one of the few schools that do that. I think last year was the only year somebody else did it. So home or away, however far we have to travel, we make it happen, and the kids take a lot of pride in that.
Where do you think that dedication comes from among the students and the staff?
Oh boy, it's just every student needs to be part of something, to have some ownership, to say that, this is what I do, and this is what I can reach out and grab onto and say, this is mine. I've got students here today, and that's kind of the way they are. This is what they do.
We saw some of your guys walking around earlier today, and I know Eric Vandepfeiffer a couple of years ago took home the National Student Broadcaster of the Year award. What was it about him and what you taught him that was able to separate him from the rest of the pack and take home an award of that prestigious nature?
He didn't make a lot of mistakes in his game prep, and I give the credit to Tom Skinner for that, because Tom's a professional broadcaster of over 35 years, and he would show them how to put together a game packet of 12, 15, if it's a playoff, sometimes 20-page packet that just covers everything. So there's no dead air. They can talk about last year's stats, 5 years ago stats. He shows them the websites to go to pull together these stats. So there is no dead air in our broadcasts.
Thank you, Jamie. I really appreciate it. Good luck moving forward with your organization.